the visiting team today, led by quarterback A.J. McCarron. Anthony Beck's their head coach. They are here in the Alamo Dome, taking on the home team, San Antonio Brahmas. A good crowd on hand is just before kickoff. Both teams getting their taste set.
Every waking play, every waking minute, every waking second, you give it your all. You play like it's your last freaking snap. Every single snap we get, bring it every single time. We've got to start fast. Come out and punch them in the mouth. Set the tone early.
I told you I was going to get you to the party. We here. Right? We here now. We here. Now let's go out there and be the life of the party. Right? Everybody bought their Willy Wonka tickets. Right? They come to see the show. Right? Let's go put on the show for them. All right? Bring it in. Family on three. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Let's go.
That is the kind of access you will get here on the XFL. Joey Galloway, Matt Berry alongside. We have traded in our college football Saturdays for some XFL weekends here in the spring. And Joey, from your perspective, you're the former player at the highest level. What does this league present? What kind of opportunity for these players we'll see today?
I think the first thing that jumps out is you're going to see a lot of players that have had a lot of success in college, been on NFL rosters and had some success, coached by coaches that have had great success coaching and great success playing at the highest levels. So what it's going to equal is a great product on the field, some really good football.
Yeah, close to 300 to 400 games of total experience for both of these rosters combined. You can hear the crowd behind us. San Antonio certainly ready for this opportunity to start their season at home, as Dwayne Johnson actually addressing the crowd as we speak. But you see Travis Johnson there. He's going to be a big part, as will A.J. McCarron, the starting quarterback for the St. Louis BattleHawks. You know his story by now. Back-to-back national champion at Alabama. Actually won 3 when he backed up our colleague Greg McElroy. But he is a player, the epitome of someone who's looking to take advantage of this opportunity and perhaps get some reps and get back to the NFL. Down to Tiffany Black.
Hey, Matt. Well, A.J., you have talked about how much you love the process of being a part of the XFL. Now you're moments away from playing a game with the BattleHawks. Yep. What can we expect to see from this team?
I think our biggest thing is preaching family, loving each other. There's going to be ups and downs during this game, right? You can see it in yesterday's games, not having a lot of time for the rhythm and everything. So we're going to be learning on the fly. Not having film on them, kind of learning on the fly, but sticking together and family. On
a personal note, you haven't played in a football game since 2021. How good does it feel to be out on this field?
It's what I grew up doing. I've been doing this since the age of 3 when I started football, so I'm coming out to have fun.
Thanks, Now let's go to Eric McLean, who's with the Brahmas.
Thank you, Tiff. I'm joined by the superstars in the backfield here. Kalen Ballage, Jaquez Patrick, KB. You're the guy. You're Mr. Do-It-All. You're going to run through somebody. What kind of physicality are you going to bring to the game today?
Man, whatever the team needs, that's what's most important. Come out here with my brothers and just play the game to the best of my ability, and that's
Appreciate you. Appreciate you, brother. Can't wait to see it. JP, when I see this, I see the things that you're able to do at Florida State. The versatility piece. What are you going to show the world today?
I'm just coming out here to get this opportunity, showcase my ability, God-given ability that I've been blessed with. I'm so thankful and honored that God has given me this opportunity. I just want to take full advantage of it.
Good luck today. Appreciate you very much. Up to our dynamic duo back in the booth.
Eric McLean, those guys were your size. How are they running backs? Patrick and Bala, certainly big players. In the XFL, we talked about the access, but also some of the unique rules you'll see throughout the afternoon, starting with the kickoff as we bring in our XFL VP of officiating, Dean Blandino. So, Dean, if you could, walk the viewers through what they'll see initially right out of the gate from the kickoff.
Yeah, with the kickoff, if yesterday was any indication, they're going to see a return, and that was the whole goal. We wanted to keep the return in the game. Over 90% of our kicks were returned in 2.0. We're expecting that number to be right where it was. And again, players are 5 yards apart, can't start until the ball is touched in the field of play or after 3 seconds if it hits the ground. And then it's more of just a normal scrimmage play. You don't have those high-speed collisions that you can have on more of a traditional kickoff. We're excited about our kickoff.
Dean, it's an exciting time because some of the rules yesterday we saw throughout the afternoon. Don't worry if you're watching at home. We will walk through this with you. There are some unique rules. There's a hybrid between college and the NFL. We're going to go along this journey with you. San Antonio won the toss. They have deferred, so we will see the St. Louis offense come out first. Sit back, relax, and gentlemen, enjoy one of the more entertaining football broadcasts you'll see as we kick off here at the Alamo game. So Parker Romo kicked to Darius Shepard. Now the players can go. Shepard from his 15. He's going to take it just outside the 30-yard line. And as promised, we'll get a look at BattleHawks quarterback, two-time national champion at Alabama, A.J. McCarron.
Hey, that's college hash. That's the college hash. Swamp left, F fly, past 14 Willie, Z deep cross on one, right?
Talked to Bruce Gradkowski before the game. They want to take a shot on this first play. Look for the deep over by the Z. There'll be a post on the other side, taking the coverage off the top of the offense. And there's a check down. I told Bruce, don't start this league off. Don't start this game off with a check down. Let's take a shot down the field.
Former quarterback of Joey Galloway's. McCarron play fake, looks downfield, had no one there. That's caught by Hill, and Brian Hill does a nice job for a first down on the first play, brought to you by Drew Lewis.
And this was a look. They got the safety going down through the middle with the deep over. A.J. McCarron played a lot of football, knew the safeties were back. Take the check down, move the sticks early.
Joel and Jordan were the starting linebackers. Jordan.
So throughout the afternoon, we'll hear from the offensive coordinator, Bruce Gradkowski, as well as the defensive coordinator, Jim Herman.
Set.
We expect Hill to be busy, and what a play on defense by the Brahmas, and that's Jack Corner. A good play coming up from the safety position.
You watch warm-ups. Corner made one of the best receptions in practice, jumped up, grabbed it with one hand, and you can see they're at the line of scrimmage. This is going to be a physical football game. Talk to these two coaches, two physical players, and Anthony Beck was a tight end. Hines Ward was a receiver, one of the most physical receivers ever. You know this game is going to be played physically.
A loss of 3, 2nd and 13.
Set. 180. Wait, set.
Again, Hill off the right side. Both of these teams want to run the ball today. They get the 3 yards back. Check that gain of 2. Drew Lewis on the tackle as we bring in both coordinators, Jim Herman, the DC, Bruce Gradkowski, the OC. Third and long for McCarron. Quickly to Prohl on the slip screen. Prohl a good job, and he's going to have enough for a first down. Flag on the play. 3rd and 11. We'll see what that is, but for right now, it is a first down BattleHawks.
Holding. Offense, number 9. 10-yard penalty, 3rd down.
A little bit uncomfortable getting out there, holding his block. The wide receiver just got that hand over the top. Joey, what are we doing? Y'all don't block anybody on the edge?
That's exactly why I didn't block anybody on the edge. Just run them off, get them out of there. The crazy part is where the call came from. Came in the middle of the field and late. That drives coaches nuts.
First down negated, another 3rd and long for McCarron. They elect to run it with Hill. Hill's got some space. He's a good-looking running back, brought down by Luke Barku. We'll get into his story today. And a nice job by the home team Brahmas defense. They're going to force a punt on the opening possession. Joey, surprised by that play call there on 3rd and long?
Well, you're getting 3rd and long. It doesn't surprise me that they want to play it a little closer to the vest. I know the attitude coming in was let's air the ball out, let's go down the field. But if it's not there, you can't do it. They turn to the run game, which did not help them out.
Sterling Hoffrichter, the punter. Landon Akers deep to receive for San Antonio. Another flag on the play as Akers takes it to the 25-yard line. We will walk through the punting rules when they become relevant. Punt of 47, a return of 14.
Terrific number 2 kicking receiving team.
Here he's calling it. Yeah, right.
During the kick of the receiving team. Okay. We're going to go 10 yards from the end of the kick. 10 yards from the end of the kick. During the kick, tripping. Receiving team number 2 will be enforced half the distance to the goal. First down.
It's now time for San Antonio's offense. Jack Cohn, former quarterback of Wisconsin and Notre Dame, he will lead this Brahmas offense, who we believe will be heavily relying on the ground game of Balazs and Patrick.
Hey, Bad Gorilla, Z Casper on bait. Ready. Scan a loop. We go.
That's Balazs on first down, just past the 6-yard line. Penalty took it back to the 5 and a gain of 2. Atkins and Rose, talented linebacker out of Iowa State, on the tackle.
On the ball, on the ball. Hey, good donkey. Good donkey, donkey. I'm under. Vegas. We go. Whitey. What's up?
2 plays, 2 runs. Balazs off the right side. There goes Kalen. Kalen's going to have enough for a first down and a big run for the former Arizona State star, and a gain of 15 forced out by Kelly.
A guy the size of Balazs with the ability to move, switch his hips, jump outside at 237. When he gets to the secondary, that's the last thing a corner or a safety wants to see.
That's the exact thing I was just thinking. A man that big making a jump cut, getting outside, then you see the wheels. This guy's listed 230 pounds. Man, he's moving down here. Opposite. Omaha. We go.
That was Balazs again after the big gain, and a gain of 2, brought down by LaCale London. Anthony Becht, head coach of St. Louis BattleHawks, former colleague of ours at ESPN, but he's loving this opportunity to coach him up.
Yeah, he's excited about this opportunity. His first time being a head coach. He's coached some high school. He's done some different things, but this is his team, and they have his attitude. They want to be physical up front, and they want to go on the offensive side and also run the football.
Rex. Vegas. We go. Whitey. Right side.
First pass of the game for Cohn. Scans the field, goes back to Balazs out of the backfield. That'll bring up a 3rd and 5, gain of 5.
All right, give me nickel, Z right, 72 fist, dagger. Z right, 72 fist, dagger.
Fist, you got a diagonal. We go. Vegas. We go. Whitey. Right side.
3rd and 3. Cohn across the middle of the field wants a flag. They get it, intended for Jalen Tolliver. 3rd and 3. Cohn across the middle of the field wants a flag. They get it, intended for Jalen Tolliver. And we've got a player down in the backfield. It's number 72, Norman Price.
28, spotted the foul. Flag's in a good spot. All right. Pass interference, defense, spotted the foul, automatic first down.
And penalty on Elijah Hamilton.
For an injured player.
Bad Oscar, F dial. Check that. Check that.
And you can see why these quarterbacks make so much money, why they're the highest paid players on the field. Did you hear Cone tell Patrick what route he had? Your quarterback has to know every single route, every single protection, every single coverage he's looking at. He has to tell these guys what they're doing.
So Norman Price, injured player. Kai Abshir will step in his absence. Talking to some of the league officials, Russ Brandon Press, very happy with injuries in yesterday's game, got out relatively clean. So we'll keep an eye on him. First down after the penalty, ball spotted now, just shy of the 35. It's Patrick up the middle for a gain of 1.
Stay in nickel. Stay in nickel. Okay, we got. You got trips left, 65 under, X in flare. Trips left, 65 under, X in flare.
65. What? Flare. Where's the mic? Hey, takes two, Jalen, takes two. Vegas. We go. 80. Right side.
Here comes the pressure. Cone gets it off. And Tolliver can't hang on. A good job by Cone reading the pressure.
Yeah, you could tell Cone, you heard Cone say, Jalen, it takes two. That means if two guys blitz, then you're going to break your route off, and that's a hot route underneath, which Cone tried to hit. They were a little off, but you can hear the communication to his receiver, letting him know that if two of these guys blitz on the defensive side, I need you to break it quick so I can get the ball out of my hands.
65, scan, read. Lloyd. We go. 80. I said, hot. Omaha, we go.
3rd and 9. Cone again over the middle, pass tipped. I can't tell if that was picked off. It looks like it hit the turf.
Interception.
Yeah, we're looking. Does TV want the break? To go to.
So Nate Maters, for now, credited with the interception. The pass was tipped by Alize Mack. So they're going to take a look at this. We're going to step aside. For now, St. Louis's ball. We're back after this.
ABC welcomes you to the following presentation of the XFL.
Great owners in the XFL, Jerry Cardinal, Danny Garcia, and Dwayne Johnson, the three owners of this league. They are so excited about this opportunity. Got to Tiffany Blackman.
Thanks, Matt. I am joined by XFL owners Danny Garcia, Jerry Cardinal, and Dwayne Johnson. And you all just announced that San Antonio and the Alamo Dome will host the first XFL championship game here. Danny, what is it about the city of San Antonio and the fans that made you want to bring the inaugural championship game here?
Well, I mean, you could feel it today, the passion, the excitement. This city has been overlooked in the past, and this is an opportunity, and we are not going to do it. This is an incredible city. They are so warm. There's so much to do, so much history and heritage, and this is a football town, and we love it.
Jerry, you all kicked off the XFL in Arlington yesterday. Today you're announcing that San Antonio will host the championship game. Has it been a whirlwind 24 hours?
It definitely has, and what a great way to kick off the 2023 season for the XFL in the heart of football nation in Texas. Arlington, Houston, great returning cities for us. Fans didn't miss a beat, and here in San Antonio, I have to say the fans haven't missed a beat either. They're new fans of the XFL, and they've blown us away. The atmosphere here is absolutely electric.
Dwayne, the city of San Antonio, the Alamo Dome, they have a special significance for you. What is your connection to this city?
You know, I started my career right here in San Antonio many years ago when I was a rookie in the world of professional wrestling. But, you know, coming here to San Antonio helped shape and form who I was, not only as a pro wrestler, but also as a man, as a young man at that time. So to be able to come back in this capacity, for us to bring the XFL here, deliver a team here to San Antonio, and you feel the passion, you feel the mana and the excitement here, the electricity is really special for us. And on top of that, football, this was my dream. I was supposed to be in my head on that field. And winning Super Bowls, I mean, that was the dream in my head. But, you know, I love the fact that years later, life comes full circle. Danny and I and Jerry are able to put this league together and able to provide opportunities for players to live their dream.
And what a perfect place to be able to finish the season here in San Antonio. Matt.
Tiffany, great stuff. Thank you. As you see St. Louis with the ball, they had a gain of 7 on the first player. That's Brian Hill. Want to bring in Dean Blandino. Dean, the interception stood. What did you see?
Yeah, we were looking to see if the nose of the ball touched the ground before the player gained control of it. We got a couple of really good looks. It's going to be the left hand. Watch the left hand of the defender just get underneath it. We didn't have enough definitive evidence to overturn it, so what we call that, we're going to clear the interception, and we're going to keep the game going.
Dean, thank you. 3rd and 1 for St. Louis. McCarron fakes to Hill. Tries to set his feet. Here comes the pass rush, and he's going to fall down just short of the first down marker. Drew Lewis on the tackle, and Joey, first opportunity for Anthony Becks to make a decision.
12. Jingle right, F. King. Let's go! To right, that's right. Jingle right, F. King.
Fake to Kareem Walker. McCarron, receiver out of the backfield, and just misses Jake Sutherland. So Beck went for it on 4th down. San Antonio's defense comes up with the stop. Couldn't do anything with the turnover. We're back with San Antonio's ball right after this. The XFL is brought to you by Progressive, the right call to protect your home and car. Downtown San Antonio, beautiful Riverwalk area. Galloway was on one of the boats last night.
We still in timeout? Real. 1 flood, burn, Buffalo, boom, lock on Vegas. Ready.
Norman Price back in at guard after the injury.
We go. Mighty! Bison!
After the 4th down stop, Cone, the play fake, eyes downfield, puts one right in the middle of 4 St. Louis defenders, and that's Travis Johnson at a gain of 17.
And this is just a stop route in the middle of the field. You go down, you're reading the safety. If you can get beyond him, you keep going straight. If you can't, you sit it down in the middle of the zone. Great throw by Cone.
Vegas! We go! Mighty! Bison!
Tempo, Balaj. A gain of 3 brought down by Atkins.
On the ball. Hey, Bear Bronco. Bear Bronco, Bear Bronco.
Balaj set an FBS record, 8 touchdowns in a game against Texas Tech. Drafted in the 4th round by the Miami Dolphins.
Omaha, we go.
The pitch to Balaj to the left side. A good job by that St. Louis defense. Strung them out a little bit there, able to get 1, bringing up a 3rd down.
Talk about the amount of talent on his teams. And Balaj was a guy that Hines Ward has talked about numerous times that he can't believe he's actually in this league and not on an NFL roster. Balaj is the kind of guy that this is a chance for him to showcase what he can do to get back to the NFL.
So 3rd and 6.
We go. Mighty! Bison!
Here comes the pressure. Cone plants that back foot, and a good job getting it to the receiver, Landon Akers, his first appearance on offense. And that'll be a 1st down, San Antonio. St. Louis's defense. Ben DeLuca in the backfield to get Balaj. Loss of 2.
This defense is really just flowing extremely well. They're staying patient, gaps sound. The linebackers, Coach Beck said, that's the strength of our team. We've got a bunch of war daddies on that second level. You see those guys feasting right now.
Yeah. Vegas, Vegas. We go. 80. Nice up.
Quick out again to Akers. Gets a couple of blocks. That Akers, he's a little shifty down there. They call him the Cooper Kupp type of this offense.
And that's a big game. Even though it's not a first down, it gets them back into a rhythm where they can go back to the run game if they want to. They can throw the short passes. It's a 3rd and 5. But more importantly, they're in scoring position now, Matt. And for people that have bet the over in this game, there's been no points yet.
We'll get into that.
Harry, we'll go. Whitey! White's on! Omaha, we go!
Back off the pressure. Cohn's got time, has a receiver, and again throws it high. Johnson can't hang on. Hamilton there for the deflection. The Brahmas player slow to get up after the deflection here on 3rd down.
And this is one you'll see on film and you'll wonder, Hamilton, just catch the ball. I mean, grab the football and go score.
Willie Wright, the injured player for San Antonio. Played his college ball at Tulsa. A lot of these Brahmas players, connections to their home state of Texas. Throughout training camp here at the XFL, the hub was in Arlington, so everyone spending a lot of time there in the North Texas area where they go to the respective cities. Let's take a look at 58 here on this play. You see his right ankle rolled up on there, trying to get the pass protection. But Joe, you said Johnson catch the ball a little bit high from Cohn.
Yeah, well, Elijah Hamilton had a chance to score a touchdown, basically. This ball was tipped in the air, and it's sitting there, and he's driving on it, clearly sees the ball and just smacks it out of the air. Now, obviously, as a receiver, I would look at that and say that's why you're playing defensive back, because you clearly don't know what to do when the ball is in the air, but that would have been a walk-in touchdown for St. Louis.
Tonight, 8 Eastern over on ESPN. We'll cap off XFL's opening weekend. Seattle Sea Dragons taking on the DC Defenders. That's 8 o'clock Eastern, ESPN and the ESPN app. Fun opening weekend. Vegas and Arlington, a fun game to watch. You had mentioned the over, the point total. I can tell you that if you are one of those fans that decided to take the point total, it locked in at 37.5. Every over hit in yesterday's opening games.
So you're saying there will be points coming in this game because it's off to a slow start. And if you took the over, the way I like to look at it is you need about 10 points per quarter, and right now they're behind that schedule.
You're so negative.
Well,
Romo.
We don't have any points.
43-yard attempts. How about it, Parker Romo? So by my math, you just need 35 more points, and that over will hit. Also, by my math, you've got a Romo playing football in Texas in February.
Yeah, that's good math that got you to Romo playing football in Texas.
Some XFL headlines yesterday. How about Bob Stoops, Arlington Renegades getting off to a 1-0 start. And then Wade Phillips, former Dallas Cowboys head coach. He's leading the Houston Roughnecks, 33-12 in that one. 4 consecutive scoring drives in the first half. We can tell you those two teams play next week, Arlington and Houston. That's where our crew will be down there in Houston for Arlington and Houston, both 1-0 on the season. Looking forward to that. Joey, it's a slow climb with the points. Have you ever bet an under in your life?
No, heck no. I'm always going over.
So that's Brian Hill with the kick return past the 32-yard line. We talked about A.J. McCarron and why he wanted this opportunity in the XFL.
I love y'all. Give me a kiss. Lean down here. You lean down here, Cash. Down here. No, go down here. Love you, Hap.
Let's go, Daddy.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go, Daddy.
All right. Huh? I gotta go back in the locker room.
Karen said his kids would find clips of him playing football on YouTube. And this was an opportunity for them to come out and see him play football.
And I've had that issue myself. You know, I have a chance to coach my kids in football. And they'll do some things, and I'll tell them, like, run all the way to the end zone, don't celebrate early, those kind of things. They'll go to YouTube, pull up some video of me not doing what I'm coaching, and say, Dad, what about this?
Dad, tuck in your shirt. Quit showing your stomach.
Exactly.
Quit golfing with a towel on your belt.
Wear pants to work, you know.
That's Brian Hill, starting running back, going off. He was a remarkable player at Wyoming in college. 5th-round pick of the Atlanta Falcons back in 2017. It'll be Kareem Walker now in the backfield for St. Louis. They start with the ball just off the 30-yard line.
Set. Right side.
Quick throw, McCarron batted down.
Mug.
You gotta go. Set. Right side.
Empty backfield for McCarron. You heard him tell Kareem he's got a go route. Pressure gets to McCarron, and he just gets as much as he can. And a good job avoiding that rush brought down by Williams, and a gain in 6, bringing up 3rd and man.
And San Antonio's defense has been really good in this game. The attitude of St. Louis was to open up this offense, go down the field with it, and they haven't been able to do that. And you can see this offensive struggle.
So 3rd and 3. Crowd loud. McCarron time over the middle. Misses his target, Gary Jennings.
Hey, don't stop. Man coverage. Man coverage.
McCarron's telling him it's man coverage. Well, he wants him to keep running through the defensive side. If it's man, you continue on the move if you're a receiver. If it's zone, you sit down and the quarterback puts the ball on you. You can see there's a miscommunication. Jennings not reading the coverage correctly.
So you'd mentioned San Antonio's defense, a great job on this offense early on. Hoffrichter to punt again to Akers. A punting rule that I'll walk through with you real quick. If the punt goes out of bounds inside the 35-yard line, the ball is spotted at the 35-yard line. If it goes out of bounds, what does this do? It encourages this returns, as Dean said with the kickoff return as well. They want to show that there is an opportunity to be able to do kick returns and punt returns safely. That was a punt of 43 and a return of 6.
Listen, hey, we just got to get momentum going, okay? We got to put one play.
Patrick in the backfield comes out. Cone has to avoid the rush, and a nice job doing so. But St. Louis's defense right there after Alize Mack picks up 4.
Yep, double right. Good frog. Good frog. Good frog. Vegas. We go. 80. My son.
2nd and 6. Patrick off the left side. Boy, is he a physical runner. And that's going to be a first down for San Antonio. And barring anything else, likely as we get to about 10 seconds here in the first quarter.
It's a quarter.
So that will be the end of the first quarter here in San Antonio. The home team Brahmas up 3-0. Can you find Galloway? I see right in the middle. Little family affair here at the Riverwalk in San Antonio. Teams for the 2023 XFL season spanned all over the country. Seattle Sea Dragons, you got the Vegas Vipers, St. Louis BattleHawks, the DC Defenders. 3 teams in the great state of Texas, Florida, and the Orlando Guardians. North Division, South Division, the top 2 teams in each division will meet in the semifinals. And as you heard earlier today, the championship game right here in San Antonio. Start of the second quarter, 3-0. Jack Cohn of the Brahmas with the ball.
Fred. Thanks to Fred. Vegas, Vegas. We go. My son.
Cohn to pass. Patrick open out of the backfield. He goes across the middle. Finds Fred Brown with the reception and a gain of 7.
That's a perfect play call. Jack Cohn gets him 7 yards. He's done just enough in the pass game to make St. Louis's defense respect their ability to pass the ball. And now they can get back to their run game, which is what they want to do with these 2 big backs they have in Patrick and Balaj.
Vegas, Vegas. We go. My son.
2 passes in a row. That out to Akers. Should be enough for the first down for San Antonio.
All right, here we go.
Let's go even. Let's go mixer choice fire zone. Even mixer choice
Spread left kilo, 75 Haas, Y option. Spread left kilo, 75 Haas, Y option.
75 Haas sounds fun.
Kilo.
So the Y option part of that is your tight end has an option route, which means he's probably going to work the linebackers to find an open space.
Who's the Haas?
Hey, takes two.
You might have to ask Eric McLean that question.
Cohn empty backfield shotgun. Pressure comes. Cohn took a hit, but he's able to get it to Dion Yelder. That was Willie Harvey. You heard it on the microphone. The hit Cohn took. He came unblocked, but Cohn stood there and made the throw.
You figured defense coordinator Donnie Abraham was going to send something at Cohn to make this offense uncomfortable, but you did see the choice route by the tight end. Sits down, Yelder makes a nice easy catch and moves the chains again.
Vegas, Vegas. We go. My son.
6 different receivers have caught a pass so far. Akers again. Boy, they love this Landon Akers kid. Chris Cooper on the reception. Iowa State.
Hey, Bison.
Was where Akers played his college ball.
Bison. We go.
That's Patrick off the right side and a gain of 2.
Elway.
Flex 54.
Elway, 3-hole Elway.
Flex 54. Pack.
Don't wait. Get set, Fred.
Flex 54.
Quarterback sneak from Jack Cohn.
Jack Cohn's running. We got these really big running backs behind me. And you send me up in the middle?
Flex 51. Flex 51.
Stay in nickel. We got 3-hole, bad Oscar, F dial. 3-hole, bad Oscar, F dial.
Hey, bad Oscar. Vegas. Go. My son.
So 1st and 10 after the sneak. High snap, and Cohn is getting absolutely pummeled from that pressure. Travis Feeney with the pressure forces the out-of-bounds throw.
That little hesitation, the pump fake by Cohn, the offensive line is thinking this ball is coming out quick, and that's why he took the hit, because he held onto the ball a step too long.
Sneak. Hey, Harry. We go. Lady. Why is it hot? Omaha. We go.
Cone pressured. Ball's out. Scooped up by Feeney. Feeney caught, but a big play by the BattleHawks defense. Travis Johnson, the fast receiver, able to get Feeney. And I talked about that pass rush, Joey, being aggressive, and they got to it.
Get him out. Get him out.
And you can see Donnie Abraham, the defensive coordinator, was starting to send some pressure at Cone because he looked really comfortable in the pocket. Finally getting home. They put a number of hits on him this time, getting there quick enough to get the ball loose. And this is a huge play for St. Louis.
So we have an injured player on the field. ABC's presentation of the XFL will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Welcome back to San Antonio. Just had a scary scene here. Travis Feeney went down, hit his head, wasn't moving at first. They pulled his face mask off, and then jubilation as he was able to stand up on his own. Not sure if, there was just a little bit of dizziness there, but he is up. He's walking around, hugging his teammates. Definitely better than what we thought when that initially happened.
Those are tough situations that happen in football games. The part where you hit your head on the turf, those are the hardest ones to see because you don't know how guys will react to it. And you can see immediately let go of the ball, and you could tell it was serious by the way the guys reacted.
Good field position for McCarron of the BattleHawks. Play fake, climbs the pocket. That is good quarterbacking and a great catch by Jake Sutherland. In a big game for St. Louis, gain of 20.
You can see McCarron sees the corner sitting down. If you just look at this, you think maybe that's not a great throw, but it actually is a really good throw because he sees the corner sitting outside, so he throws it to the inside to stop his tight end from running into that corner to a big hit.
So first and goal, St. Louis.
Set, let's go. 180. What is that?
Walker fake, McCarron end zone, incomplete. That was intended for Marcel Aitman. 7th round pick by the Raiders in 2018, played his college ball at Oklahoma State.
And Aitman is 6'4", you could just see the size. Now, that appeared that there should have been a call there. Why can't Dean Blandino call down there and say, hey, that was pass interference? Get him off the receivers.
Well, Dean can't just go rogue.
I don't know why not. Dean, jump in.
What is that?
Now we got movement.
See, now we got more time to jump in and say that was a pass interference.
Ball start. Offense, number 61. 5-yard penalty, second down.
It's Mike Panashuk.
Yeah. Double right, Z-tap, tie, 50 Hoss, F2, go on. Set. What is that?
Walker motioned out of the backfield, empty backfield for McCarron, looks to the end zone, has a receiver, overthrows the intended receiver, Darius Shepard, bringing up a 3rd and goal.
I'm not sure Darius Shepard knew the ball was coming to him. It looked like a miscommunication ball in the middle. Didn't seem like he knew it was coming.
Let's go, trips left, tight text, Lincoln extra.
St. Louis calls their first timeout of the half.
So A.J. McCarron didn't like something about the look. 3rd and goal, St. Louis looking to get on the board. So after the turnover now, 3rd and goal for St. Louis. Looking to get on the board down 3-0. Joey Galloway, Matt Berry alongside Eric McClain, Tiffany Blackman. opening weekend of the XFL.
Here we go. Jim Light top time. 50 Ohio. Z-Shane on one. Set. Ready, set.
Another empty backfield for McCarron. Here comes the pressure. Escapes. Can't get away from it a second time. And it's that Brahmas defense again. Mike Scott brings down A.J. McCarron. That'll force a field goal. And Joey, I'm impressed with this San Antonio defense.
Yeah, what a win for this defense to come on the field in short field position, ball already in scoring position, and to get a stop and hold them to a field goal. We know that St. Louis wants to air this ball out, and that defense on the back end has been outstanding, making plays, taking them out of their game plan. Again, if you're a person that has bet the under, Matthew, I know your math was pretty good earlier. If you bet the under in this game, you're feeling pretty good in this first half.
Donnie Hagman on for the field goal attempt. And he whistled it dead. A timeout for St. Louis.
Prior to the snap, St. Louis calls their second timeout of the half.
Anthony Beck nailed that.
Maybe his best call of the game. I don't know what else he's done over there, but that was his best call of the game to save a field goal attempt that went wide left.
These are the decisions head coaches have to make. It did. Hagman hooks that thing. But Beck able to call the second timeout. Hagman, by the way, named Mountain West best under pressure by Sporting News. Take that for what it's worth, Joe. 32-yard attempt. See? The pressure after the timeout splits the sticks.
Yeah, get a second shot at it. Worked out for him.
I don't know what the math is now. 32 more points for the over crowd. The under crowd feeling good. Tiffany.
Mike, your pursuit of the quarterback was relentless, and now they walk away with just 3 points. How were you able to get to A.J. McCarron?
My teammates doing their jobs, doing what they're supposed to do. I'm just the one that came free. Shout out to the system. Go Brahmas.
Mike Scott, his brother Delonte Scott, both play on the Brahmas roster. Joey, you despise the under crowd.
Yeah, it's just no fun to root against points. Everything we do in sports is designed to help teams score more points. Whatever sport it is, we're always on the offensive side. So give me the over, even though in this game it's not good.
That's the negative outlook. What I would say, those who take the under like defense.
Yeah, no, nobody likes defense. That's why they keep making rules to make it tougher to play defense.
That's actually true. Football is so slanted toward the offense. Buckle up and let's play. Again, kickoff rule, 5 yards apart. Cannot go until the ball is touched. Brown touches, players go. Kick return from the 3. Brown quick crease. There goes Brown up to the 30. That's a good example of how the kickoff can work, as Hines Ward loves that defensive stop. Little words needed there. Boom. Stop. Brahmas ball at the 30. That's Balaj up the middle in a gain of 2. So far, Balaj, 7 carries, 23 yards. Atkins and Dennis combined to bring him down.
They haven't been as dominant with the run game as they had planned coming into this game, but they've done enough offensively to possess the ball, get some first downs, and keep St. Louis's offense off the field, keep them off balance.
Here we go.
Fake to Balaj. Cone to his right. As Alize Mack, the tight end, That's going to be a gain of 1. Tiffany?
Hey guys, just some updates on the Brahmas offensive line, some injury updates that is. Left tackle Norman Price is out with a knee injury, and left guard Willie Wright also out with that ankle injury, guys.
Norman Price, 72, is having a tough time with that pass rush.
We go!
Movement.
Offside. Defense, number 95, unabated to the quarterback. 5-yard penalty, third down.
I talked about the pass rush. Listen to this.
We go!
So after the penalty, brought it 3rd and 1. Balaj is going to have enough for the first down. But we had talked about both coaching staffs, and Hines Ward specifically said the toughest part about this is the offensive line. A lot of the good offensive linemen are already in the league. You got to develop these guys now here at the XFL.
I talked to these guys, and they mentioned if we have injuries, especially along the offensive line, it could mean trouble for our ability to do what we want to do on offense.
Quick shot outside to Akers. Tell you what, he is a shifty player. He won a Super Bowl ring with the Rams in a gain of 8. He has been by far the go-to guy for Jack Cohn today early on.
And we've seen a lot of these throws out wide. I think partially to protect that offensive line and protect their quarterback. You get the ball out of your hands quick wide, it's just as good as a run play, and it gets the ball out wide, so you don't have to deal with the injuries on the inside that your offensive line has sustained.
He was short there, bringing up a 3rd and 1. And Joey, it is a good point. A few times today we've seen Cohn drop back, set his feet, but for the most part, it's been quick.
Hey, boom up. We go.
See? When in doubt, quarterback sneak, first down San Antonio. Eric?
Yeah, guys, these injuries starting to add up for both teams. Travis Feeney, that we just saw, had the big scoop fumble. He is out with a concussion. He will not return.
So Feeney out for the game. We wondered with training camp
We go.
how much work there would be, and that is a good job. Well, I tell you what, that St. Louis defense is feasting on this offensive line right now. Silas Kelly out of Coastal Carolina with the drop in the backfield.
Defense coordinator Donnie Abraham, and we've had him on the screen a number of times. You could see starting to bring guys down to that line of scrimmage. In their pass game, they're going out wide. In their run game, they want to go in the middle. So bring those guys down, bring a safety down, get extra guys in that box to stop them, especially on first down, getting behind the chains now on 2nd and 12.
Vegas. We go. Hey, my son.
Cohn can't find anyone. Goes to his right. Flag on the play. That'll almost 100% be holding by Kai Abshir, number 79.
Want to take it back? Holding. Offense, number 79. 10-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Catch episode 2 of the XFL docuseries, Player 54, Chasing the XFL Dream, on Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2. Also available to stream immediately following on ESPN+. Peter Berg, the director, 9-part docuseries chronicles the creation of XFL under the new ownership.
Lloyd. We go. Lady. Wasted hunt.
False start. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Back-to-back by Abshir.
Guys, when those bright lights come on, Joey, you talked about if there's a position you don't want to lose, guys, it's the offensive line. These guys are nervous. They just got hit with a holding penalty. Now he's trying to get an early start. It's tough being in that spot. You got to be ready.
Matt Klein, go get you a contract at halftime.
Hey, I'll see y'all next week.
2nd and 27, screen to Balaj. No room for him as he's forced out of bounds by Lakiem Williams.
You see the blood coming out of Abshir's right side of his face towards nose. You always wonder in basketball, a guy's bleeding, stop the game, get him out of there, get some solution on it. Football, it's whatever. Just keep going. Little blood, just keep playing.
Who's the mic? Who's the mic? Hey, Dallas, Dallas. We go. Hey, why is it hot?
Play call 3rd and 28. Get as much as he can over the middle. Balaj catches that, makes a man miss. You see that good individual effort out of him, a guy that size with those moves, but that's going to be a forced punt by St. Louis after a gain of 8. Carson Wells on the tackle. You see Austin Kroll, son of wide receiver, former NFL wide receiver Ricky Prohl, scored the first touchdown in the XFL back in 2020. So I brought up Prohl, and it got me to thinking, after his illustrious career in the NFL, there's a chance that Joey Galloway has a connection to everyone in the XFL.
Ricky Prohl was the guy that told me that I'd be starting when I was with the Seahawks. I mean, when I went out to Seattle, first-round pick. When I got there, I was backing up Ricky Prohl in practice when we were in camp. And Ricky Prohl told me, hey, Galloway, you'll be the one starting when we get ready to play. And I didn't even know that. He's like, no, I'm just in this position until you get ready and learn the playbook, and then it's going to be your position. Ricky Prohl was a great leader and a great guy. And it's funny when I look at these rosters and these coaching staffs. I played with Bruce Gradkowski and Anthony Becht in Tampa. Played with a lot of these guys.
I've got to bet that Galloway will have a connection to all 8 of these teams throughout this season. Mateo Durant, first time we've called his name this afternoon. He was a talented back for Duke. As we approach the 2-minute warning here in the first half after a gain of 1. So 6 degrees of Joey Galloway, the way to Galloway. It'll be like episodic TV. Stay tuned next week to see who Galloway has a connection to. We've reached the 2-minute warning here in San Antonio, tied at 3. The landmark most known in San Antonio. Every time I see the Alamo, I think of Pee Wee Herman's Great Adventure.
I got nothing.
Still looking for his back. By the way, Galloway, if you want to talk movies with Galloway, don't.
Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Punch left.
Unbelievable.
Punch left. 12 counter, can, 19 truck on 1.
So 2nd and 9. Good job by San Antonio's defense again, and Ben Davis.
And that play call.
All right, so we're being told there was a timeout called prior to the 2-minute warning, and this is now the 2-minute warning.
You can tell from that play call, they're not trusting their offensive line right now to protect A.J. McCarron. They're running the ball with 2 minutes left. They're thinking we got to get out of this half.
Tiff.
Hey, Coach Ward, how do you feel about the way your team is playing in this half?
Turnovers on offense. We got to get better on that. We got to move the ball and execute. But the defense has been playing their tail off all game. Hopefully we can get a stop and get the ball back and try to put us some points. Then we get the ball back in the second half.
Thanks, Coach.
And it will be a story, Joey. The offensive line now for both teams here in the second half.
Yeah, St. Louis wants to throw the ball. They want to lean on A.J. McCarron to carry this offense. Hadn't been able to do that in the first half. Has gotten pressure in the backfield, and that is definitely a concern and adjustment they'll have to make at halftime.
Hey, 25 is the mic. Be ready for corner cat. Set. 180. Wait, son.
3rd and 11 for McCarron and the BattleHawks. Again, cannot get up in that pocket because the pressure. Durant stepped out of bounds. And if you bet under 37.5 and you see 6 points with under 2 in the first, You love defense. Is Ben Davis, team captain.
Right? Okay, all right.
Played his college ball in Alabama. So Jack Cohn and San Antonio get the ball under 2 with 2 timeouts. Akers deep to receive. Good looking punt by Hoffrichter. Akers at his 24. Cuts back. The special teams finally catch up. Punt of 57 and a return of 12. If you don't want to miss any of XFL Week 2 action, Thursday night football, St. Louis BattleHawks take on the Seattle Sea Dragons, 9 Eastern on FX. Saturday, DC battles Las Vegas, 7 Eastern also on FX. Sunday, San Antonio takes on the Guardians, 4 Eastern ESPN. Told you Joey and our crew will be in Houston for the Renegades, 7 Eastern on ESPN2. That's a good cutback by Patrick, and right now they're just content pounding that ball for 8 yards on first down.
We've yet to see many shots down the field by either team. Both teams are playing the short game, running the football, the shorter passes. I expected to see more fireworks going down the field with the football.
There's Patrick again. Why go away from what works? First down, Brahmas. Clock stops after the 2-minute warning. Like college, they'll spot the ball, then they'll resume running the clock. Cone over the middle. Alize Mack ruled incomplete on the field. San Antonio running up like it was a catch, but it was ruled incomplete.
I am looking at it. Let me know if we got anything else other than the high end zone. Let's give him a review. Reggie, stop game. We're going to review it. Stop game, stop game.
Sorry for the whistle in the mic.
That's the one I'm on right here. Again, I see the ball on the ground here. Now I'm going to take this in the high end zone, and we'll sync them up. Yeah, see, I've got ball on the ground. I see one hand on top, one hand on the side, near handheld. Okay. That's it. Okay. We're going to let it stand. Reggie, we're going to let it stand. Let it stand. Ruling on the field stands.
Let's bring in Dean Blandino, VP of officiating here. Dean, just walk us through quickly. We heard the explanation, but what was the tell for you?
For me, I was looking to see if the hands were under the ball or if they were on the side or on top of the ball. The ball hit the ground, didn't have firm control before it touched the ground. There just wasn't enough to say that it clearly was a catch. They ruled it incomplete. We had to let it stand.
All right, Dean, thank you. So 2nd and 10 now, under a minute to play. San Antonio, Joe, with their 2 timeouts remaining.
It's a quick stop.
Go! Hey, my son!
Cone. Caught. Jalen Tolliver went up and got it. Gain of 24.
64.
Again, 64. Clock stops like college.
64, you gotta sneak. We're going.
Now some rhythm. Patrick the catch. And a gain of 9.
You would hear Cone telling Patrick what route he had, told him he had a sneak, go up on the linebacker, go out, and then Cone, waiting on Patrick, got him the ball for a first down.
Yep. Hines not using the timeouts. 2nd and 1. Cone's got to be quick. Decides to throw that one away to bring up 3rd and 1.
Excuse me, I said it was a first down, but it's actually got him 9 yards. Now set up a 3rd and 1. 19 seconds left. You have a timeout. You can still run this ball if you want to and then bang the timeout.
Hold on.
We got one left if you want. Yep.
That's a wrap.
So still the 2 timeouts.
Bison on Bluegill, ready.
Cone now 8 different receivers. Spreading the wealth here in the first half. And Joe, that's going to be close. They're going to give him forward progress.
Calls their 2nd timeout of the half. 30 seconds in lane. Will the clock operator please reset to 19 seconds?
Okay, so it will be a first down. San Antonio takes their 2nd timeout. Here's the catch that was ruled by one official as a catch. It was ruled an incomplete after they reviewed. Here was Hines' reaction to that.
Tell Dean I disagree. So is the clock going to start?
It's 4th and 1, huh? Yeah. 0 on Puma. Okay. Hey, it's
Hey, get this.
Hey, I want to bring in Dean Blandino for a minute. Dean, one of the officials ruled it enough for the first down, and then they backed it up.
Yeah, that was us in replay. We looked at it, and the ball did not make the line to gain, so we were able to communicate to the referee, move it back half a yard, and make it 4th down.
So that's an example of when you guys can hop in when you see something to make the change.
Correct.
Quarterback sneak or Patrick? Jack Cone undefeated from 1 yard out.
Kill.
I mean, he didn't get a lot.
Doesn't need it.
For where they're marking this ball, Dean might have to jump back in.
Let's go.
back in their spot.
Clock starts. Fakes the spike. Cone up top. Oh, it's dropped by Travis Johnson. Joey, he fakes the clock, thinking the defenders would jump, and Johnson had an opportunity.
And they had extra time. The official was holding the play, so he had extra time to get this play in, which is a great call. Throw it up, let your receiver have a chance to go up and make a play. Johnson on the outside is 6'5". He had a chance to make this catch. This would have been huge.
So here comes Parker Romo to give us a point total of 9 for the first half and a 3-point lead for San Antonio. Can't take them with you. Timeout, St. Louis.
Third and final timeout of the half. 30 seconds.
So he heard it. He knew it was a fake spike, Joe. So here comes the attempt by Romo. No good.
Hell of a job. Hell of a job. So you want to be a ball coach, huh?
We got one play.
Take it in.
So St. Louis will take the knee in a 3-3 first half. Point total 37 and a hook. That means we're going to score a lot in the second. Right now, we're all tied in San Antonio at the Alamo Dome. Here, an opening weekend in XFL. We'll take you.
XFL, San Antonio, let's ball out, baby!
Yes! That's an interception! He got it! He got under it! Gary! Don't stop! Hey, don't stop. Man coverage, man coverage. Tell Dean I disagree. Tell Dean I disagree. Watch the fake one! Watch the fake spike! Watch the fake spike! No! No good! Good job! Hey! Hell of a job! Hell of a job! Hell of a job! Hell of a job!
We love the access here in the XFL, and San Antonio tied at 3 apiece between St. Louis and the home team San Antonio Brahmas as we take a look at our progressive first half stats. Total yards way in favor of the Brahmas at 164. A.J. McCarron of the BattleHawks, Joey, unable to get anything going offensively. To this point, all defense.
Yeah, I think if you're the Brahmas, you're pretty excited about the way this game has played out so far. He's done a nice job defensively of shutting down the offense of St. Louis, which we knew we were going to come out and try to air out the ball. They haven't been able to because of the Brahmas defense.
Joey Galloway, Matt Berry alongside. You talk about that St. Louis defense. We thought maybe with A.J. McCarron coming in here, former Alabama great, some time in the NFL, that they'd have an aggressive offense. But really, it's been the defense of St. Louis that's kept both teams in this game.
Yeah, and I think one thing to keep your eye on is the injuries to the offensive lines of both teams. They come into the second half, and we've talked about these guys haven't had a ton of practices, but these offensive lines have taken some injuries, and that's the one position that every team in this league has struggled to find good offensive linemen.
This is our game flow brought to you by Progressive. It has been all about the pass rush. It has been all about the quarterbacks taking hits in the first half. Offensively, the offensive line, it's been pretty banged up. We see Kalen Balazs, Jacquez Patrick. We expected perhaps a physical game up front. We're getting that up front, but it's the defense that's got the bragging rights to this point in a 3-3 game here to start the third quarter. Just before the Brahmas came out for the third quarter, their head coach, Hines Ward, addressed them.
Everybody up. Hey, it's 0-0, baby. 0-0. Look, offensively, wasn't our best. We played sloppy. But guess what? The defense you guys held, you got our backs on that, right? Offense, no turnovers. Let's pick it up one play at a time. Let's get a hat on the hat. Defensively, I need a turnover. I need one. All right, at least one. Keep doing the same thing. Shut them out. Get a turnover. Let's go. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3.
I'll say this for Hines Ward in his head coaching debut. He's pretty mild there on the sideline.
I think both of these coaching staffs have been relatively mild. I was thinking the same thing when we showed Donnie Abraham in the defense coordinator for St. Louis. Usually defensive coordinators are way more animated. I think both of these coaching staffs, because they've played so much football, because they've been around a long time, are sort of taking this in stride right now.
You know what mellow head coaches aren't good for, Joey? All access.
Points, apparently.
No, all access.
Oh. I thought you were going to say the over.
Well, no. Oh, he's doing his mic check. And that'll be it for Anthony Bex there in the third quarter. Again, the kickoff rules. Players 5 yards apart cannot begin their movement until the player catches it. Brown the catch. There go the players. We got a kick return here in the third quarter, and Brown's got a crease, and that's why they love this rule. Encourages the kickoff return safely as he takes it across the 32-yard line. That's what we'll see Jack Cohn in this Brahmas offense. Give me a second half key for Cone.
Take care of the football, and I think continue to take the short underneath passes. It's worked very well for their offense.
Vegas. We go. 80. What's up?
You heard Kalen talking to Tiffany Blackman in the locker room at halftime. This got to keep staying physical, getting the running backs their opportunities. A short gain there, and a gain of 1. They do have 2 big backs between Balaj out of Arizona State, Jacques Patrick out of Florida State. Number 9, both of them 6'3", well over 225 pounds. Balaj again up the middle. Kalen gets it going and a big gain for Balaj, gain of 15. Kind of a body blow. London missed the tackle, and Balaj took advantage.
And this is a great start for the Brahmas offense. They want to be physical. They want to run it. This time between the tackles for the big play. Get to the second level for Balaj. He's tough to bring down.
For a guy his size, though, Joe, too, his lateral movement is impressive.
Yeah, and that's why Hines Ward talked about Kalen Balaj as a guy that it's hard for him to believe that this guy is not in the NFL. He has that kind of talent, has to take care of some of the off-the-field things, but he has enough talent to play at the next level.
Talked about Jacques Patrick. This duo is going to be something to contend with here in the XFL this season.
Omaha, we go.
Play fake to Balaj. Good job by Cone. Here comes the pass rush. He's got no time to throw, but he created it by getting out of the pocket, finding Tolliver, and that was all Jack Cone.
That's the second time we've seen Jack Cone go down the field to Tolliver. I mentioned in the first half, wins in many shots down the field, and then toward the end of the second quarter, found Tolliver up the seam, and this time buys time, gets outside the pocket. Tolliver stays alive, and it's a nice throw by Cone to the sideline.
Vegas. We go. 80. What's up?
Back to the running game. That's Patrick back in the game. Cone's a great example, an undrafted free agent with the Indianapolis Colts. When we talked to him, he said, could I have signed a futures contract? Maybe. Whoa. But I wanted to come out here and get some stuff on tape and play some competitive football as we see Patrick down for the Brahmas here early in the third quarter.
Hey, huddle.
One of the things, Joey, as well, and even when we met with Hines and talked about all of it, how much would the physicality of not much in training camp pay off? We'll talk about that on the other side as Patrick gets attended to. Good news, Patrick appears to be okay there on the Brahmas sideline. Back at Florida State, he shared running back duties with Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook. That's a crowded backfield as you look at ball control.
Oh, okay.
Ball control the Brahmas. There's no secret about what they want to do and what they've done at this point. It's been all San Antonio despite the 3-3 score.
Vegas. We go. 80.
You see Balaj here in the second half early on, having some space, gain of 3. Just going to bring up a 3rd and 4.
This is a huge play for St. Louis's defense. I mean, San Antonio's been able to move the ball down the field, running it, being physical. Now it's a 3rd and 3. You can go either way. You can run it or you can pass it in these situations. And this is a big chance for St. Louis's defense to make a stand and try to get off the field.
Omaha, we go.
4 of 8 on 3rd down. Cone, quick throw. It's Akers. Could have been a late hit, not flagged. Sebastian takes Akers out of bounds, and that's going to be a first down.
Late hit. Let him play a little bit.
Hey,
this is on the sideline. This is a receiver. This is a
late
defensive
hit.
back.
That's a late
play
hit.
Ball. Now, if that's Tom Brady on the sideline, yeah, that's a late hit. Receiver, running, defensive back, let him play.
Okay. But
great throw by
Cone. You'll agree it's a late hit, though.
If it was on me. But in a game like this, I'm fine with that.
All right.
80.
I'm scarred by everyday football. Let him play in the XFL. Balaj out to the left side. The defenders are getting smart. Guy that big and powerful, get him low. DeLuca on the tackle after a gain of 2. See Travis Johnson there limping off the field. San Antonio told us, look, they didn't do much contact in preseason camp. This could be the first time they were get a full contact for an entirety of a game.
Yeah, Coach Iron Ward said his idea was to keep his guys healthy, get his guys ready for the season and come in healthy. And you can see in this game, they've had a number of guys go out banged up.
High snap for Cone, does a good job corralling it. Has to go outside the pocket. Is he going to keep it himself? Cone does. Chased out of bounds, 26 there, Nate Naders. Good job. Cone, the athlete, not only catching the snap, but getting the gain of 6. Is he a dual threat quarterback?
No, but I would say that Cone has done a really nice job of staying relaxed in this game. He's taken a number of hits in the first half. High snap, catches the ball, makes a play. Now to get to a 3rd and short. He's done a really good job of keeping his composure.
Hey, opposite. Let's go. Omaha, we go.
Balaj danced in the backfield. BattleHawks there, led by London. So it looks as if Hines Ward is going to bring out Romo on 4th and 2. Joey, your thoughts?
I would go for it. But that's why I'm in the booth. In this situation, 3-3, your defense has played very well. I can understand the thought process of let's get the lead and get our defense back out here so we can get another stop. But I personally would go for this.
Okay. As long as you have that disclaimer. Romo missed one just before the half. That one goes right down the middle. 6-3 now. San Antonio. Down to Tiffany.
Hey, Coach Ward, what was behind the decision not to go for it and to go for 3?
Listen, right now we just need to get points. You know, we wanted to come out. We missed the opportunity to score before half. We get a chance down here. I just didn't want to gamble on that. I just wanted to walk away with something positive, and we kicked the field goal, so we're good.
Thanks, Coach. Allow me to brag on the XFL for a minute. We all watch games in college and in the pros, and we'll be sitting there saying, why didn't he go for it? And then you got to wait for the post-game press conference to explain himself. In the XFL, we'll send Tiffany, we'll send Eric right to the coach to have them answer for the decision. That was a good example. Just wanted to be positive and get some points.
Yeah, I agree with you. And Tiffany should have started off by saying, Coach, you should have gone for that. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. If Tiffany would have walked up and said, Coach, bad decision, you should have gone for that.
Galloway says you should have gone for it, but why didn't you? So 6-3, Darius Shepard deep to receive. Shepard across the 25. Shepard crossed the 30. Nice kick return there to the 35-yard line is where McCarron and the BattleHawks will take over this Saturday night ABC. Don't miss NBA. Saturday primetime presented by MetaQuest. As the Eastern Conference leading Celtics take on the 3rd place 76ers. All tips off NBA Countdown delivered by Papa John's at 8 Eastern. One of the great NBA markets here in San Antonio, their beloved Spurs. Right now, the Brahmas up 6-3 on the BattleHawks. A.J. McCarron, first possession, 3rd quarter, swings out of the backfield of Mateo Durant. He does a good job staying on his feet. And a good 1st down gain forced out by Ryan Lewis, gain of 5.
Maybe the best thing that the Brahmas have done defensively, they have not let St. Louis take any shots down the field. Everything they've had to hit was the underneath stuff. They opened up a game with a shot play. They were not able to go downfield, and they haven't been able to do that this entire game. I expect St. Louis at some point in time to just take a couple shots to see if they can make a big play.
Officially a gain of 4. Durant gets the ball off the left side, tries to make a defender miss. Not happening. 28 on the tackle. Severano after a gain of 1. So Severand on the tackle. 3rd and 5 here for St. Louis.
False start. Offense. Hold down.
There was some confusion there with Kroll coming in, and then the offensive line, you see him move. Brahmas right on it, moves him back 5 yards. Now 3rd and long. McCarron, pressure, he just gets out of the way. And that pass rush by Kobe Smith and Mike Teverdew get there in a loss of 9 and another punt for St. Louis.
And this was nothing special. This is just, I'm going to beat you across your face and come straight up the middle of the field. I mean, when you go to the sideline and you make those kind of adjustments to the offensive line, you look around and say, what are they doing that's confusing you guys? You have to be able to block the guys in front of you.
Just 2 first downs on the game for St. Louis. That's Akers at his own 25. He scoots across the 30 to the 35-yard line, which is where the Brahmas will take over. Get punt to 51 and a return of 9. ABC's presentation of the XFL will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. St. Louis continues to struggle offensively, just 2 first downs for the game.
And I think it's the Brahmas defense has played very well. They're allowed to play with 2 deep safeties because up front they've been so physical. So they've been able to keep their guys deep, play physical up front and slow down St. Louis, and they just can't figure out that pass rush right now.
Who's Mike? Who's Mike? Oriel. All right, takes 2 over there. Takes 2. Vegas, Vegas. We go. Mighty. My son.
Cone. I mean, these quarterbacks cannot get a throw off with what's coming under pressures. Atkins provided the pressure. Don't forget, tonight, 8 Eastern over on ESPN. We'll cap off XFL's opening weekend. The Sea Dragons take on the DC Defenders. Reggie Barlow, head coach of the Defenders. Jimmy Haslett from Seattle. That's tonight, 8 Eastern ESPN and the ESPN app. So, St. Louis, the line's still 3. And remember, both overs hit yesterday. We are going to need a second half of the 3rd quarter and 4th quarter, Joey, for the ages, as Kalen Balazs in a gain of 8.
And I think if you're St. Louis, you're hoping that there is a lot of points scored in this game. If you're San Antonio, you like the way this game is being played. You want to run the ball and be physical. You like the low-scoring game, and it leads into taking a field goal on a 4th and 1 instead of going for it.
Hey, good steer, good steer. Hey, bad steer, bad steer, bad steer. Vegas, Vegas. We go. Mighty. My son.
3rd and 2. Balazs up the middle. He is running motivated right now. Robinson brings him down. That's going to be a first down, San Antonio.
Double left. Using double left. 67 scan. Ice, Scotty sneak.
We go. Mighty. My son.
Cone, pressure, tried to dump it off to Balazs. He couldn't hang on to it.
All right, here we go. We're nickel. We're trips right.
All right, let's go. Shade, clip, open strike, 51. Shade, clip, open strike.
Gorilla. Bad gorilla.
I'd love to hear Abraham be like, you know what, they can't block you, just keep going. Rush.
Bad gorilla. No, bad gorilla. Vegas, Vegas. We go. Mighty.
Patrick back on the field after the injury. Cone, the quick toss outside. That's Mack. Mack in a gain of 4. Eric.
Yeah, guys, we're talking about this offensive line here for St. Louis. A lot of communication on the sideline, things that they're trying to figure out. A lot of back and forth. Coach has been busting it down here. Again, just explaining to these guys. And, Joey, to me, what the biggest thing is, it's all about communication. These guys are on different pages where you see the point. The left guard's not going with the point. The right guard's doing his own thing. That has led to these sacks.
3rd and 6. Cone dropped, throw, had his man, had the coverage he wanted, Joe, and Tolliver couldn't come up with it.
Yeah, and partly when you talk about the offensive line, and that is another area when you talk about not having a lot of practices, not having a lot of opportunities, not having chances to scrimmage against other teams and play practice games against other teams, and because of their numbers, they don't get a chance to be physical in practice very often. And offensive line is not one of those positions where you can become good by not hitting one another, and that's what this league is lacking because of the numbers, the time frames. They didn't get a lot of practices in, a lot of chance to hit each other.
Aussie punter Brad Wing played his college ball at LSU. Successful career in the NFL. Austin Prohl, son of Ricky Prohl, catches that at the 12-yard line. So the former O-lineman and the guy up front, tight end, just trying to get something out of that offensive line, Joey.
Yeah, and when you talk about, he was a tight end, but his nickname was Dump Truck because he wasn't very fast. He's a big physical guy. As you can see now, he's still a big physical guy. And so offensive line is a place where he would take a lot of pride in their ability to be physical and block like he did.
McCarron to Prohl.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Gain is 7. Tejada on the tackle.
1 left, 12 counter, can, 19 truck on 1. 12 counter, can, 19 truck.
See Austin Prohl playing his college ball at North Carolina.
Hey, can. What's up?
Toss to Hill off the left side. Good patient running. And here comes St. Louis. Little bit of momentum and a first down after a gain of 8.
You just mentioned Prohl. You mentioned some of the receivers on the outside. Great block by Prohl, sealing the end. You just have to get in the way and give your running back Hill a chance to get outside the pocket and get to that second level.
Here we go. Set. What's up?
For that rush, just 13 yards for the BattleHawks. Trying to get it going. Good job by McCarron. Buys more time. Tell you what. Ball's on the turf. And St. Louis hops on it. He looked fleet-footed here, Joe.
I wouldn't say that. And around this stage, you said, I tell you what, he literally had gained 2 yards at that point. Well, it's a lot of movement. He had gained 2 yards, and you were just about to get excited. And then he got tackled and lost the ball.
What's up?
Give up the middle to Walker. Joey, what I was going to say was, before the fumble, I tell you what, for just a gain of 2, he looked pretty good getting out of the pressure.
Well, yeah. You can say good if you want to. He was running for his life. And that's really been the problem for this offense, is A.J. McCarron does not have a chance to sit in the pocket and deliver the ball down the field.
See if Gradkowski can get a ball play here on 3rd and down. It's been an offensive struggle. Pressure. McCarron, he doesn't have any. Joey, he can't even plant his back foot before the Brahmas are on it.
Yeah, Bruce Gradkowski is going to have to figure out a way to get the ball out quickly. I don't know if it's the swing passes, maybe something underneath. but clearly McCarron is not getting protected in the pocket. By the time he gets to the back of his top of his drop, they're already coming. That time they sent the blitz, a great call. But offensively, St. Louis is going to have to figure out a way to just get the ball out of his hands.
You gotta go, baby. What's on it?
Akers deep to receive the punt. He's going to have some space, too, at the 30. Akers takes it out past the 35-yard line. Punt of 47, gain of 9. Tiffany.
Hey, Coach, what did you see there that enabled you guys to go for the blitz?
Drop 3.
The guys are playing hard. They're feeling the game, and the game's, you know, they got the anxiety out. Now they're just playing football, which is what we want them to do. And right now they're seeing what they're supposed to do, and we have very limited mistakes. And to me, when you do that, you got a good chance.
Thanks, Coach.
He's got to love how his defensive unit's been playing today. Just 61 total yards for St. Louis. Kevin Atkins, perhaps a little eager.
Defense, number 90. 5-yard penalty, first down.
So Big Atkins goes to the sidelines for a minute. 6th penalty today for St. Louis. 14 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter.
Hey, Lloyd! We go! Hey! Watch out! Omaha! We go!
Balaj off the right side. It's going to be a gain of 3 in the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Quarter.
The emotions have been running high in San Antonio. It's been all defense, and a home team goes to the 4th quarter up 6-3 here at XFL's kickoff weekend. Start of the 4th quarter here on ABC.
We just gotta get a fucking drive.
6-3, San Antonio up. Been a struggle all day for Anthony Beck and A.J. McCarron offensively.
Body's good.
Matt Berry, Joey Galloway, Tiffany Blackman, Eric McClain. Opening weekend is a 2nd and 2 faces the Brahmas.
That's set. Harry! We go! ID! Watch it on! Omaha! We go!
Patrick off the left side, kind of lost his footing. Now it is the NFL ruling when it's down by contact, Joey. You can hit the ground, but then you can get back up, but then you have to get touched by the defender.
Yeah, give Patrick a lot of credit. He slips, nobody touches him, bounces right back up, because, I mean, that would have been a loss and put him at a 3rd and long. That was a nice play.
Here comes Akers off the end around. Akers is that little Wes Welker type. He can do a little bit of everything.
Wes Welker was so good at what he did. I hate to put guys in his classification because I don't know that people understand just how good he was. But Akers has been that guy for this team that you can put anywhere. Give him the quick passes, bring him around for a handoff, and he finds a way to make plays.
6 for 37 receiving. Punt returner coming out of the backfield cone. Quick toss to Akers again. Had to go down to the turf to get it. A good job by the BattleHawks defense. That's Hamilton.
Okay. All right, here we go. We got trips left. 65, nudge. Check that, trips right. 65, nudge. Blazers sneak.
And we've seen a number of times the sneak route has been the running back coming out of the backfield. And it's been Patrick a few times. Didn't get out the last time, but it's been the running back trying to work a linebacker in the middle.
Omaha, we go.
3rd and 10. Patrick does get out of the backfield. Cone takes a shot. Wide open receiver at the pylon.
Give me Detroit.
Fred Brown and a 1st down, gain of 18.
We're 1 up fat. Bad Philly. 1 up fat. Bad Philly. Detroit.
Defensive backs just got a little nosy. They haven't gone down the field much. They've thrown it underneath. Defensive backs want to come up to make a play. Great read by Cone.
Vegas, Vegas. Go. 80. I said.
One of the first big plays we've seen in a while. Patrick, he's just going to bang it up the middle.
Okay, listen to the call. I want one up FAP.
Go under
One
Cougar
up
fire
FAP.
zone.
Bad donkey.
Under Cougar fire zone.
Bad donkey.
Under Cougar fire zone.
Use time. Yep.
Now, Vegas, Vegas. We go. 80. I said.
Patrick, oh, he had a one-on-one. And I tell you what, Hamilton, he can come up on these big backs for a loss of 1 now, 3rd down.
Hamilton's a big corner. He's 208 pounds, 6'1". That's a nice size corner, and you can tell he brings a load when he runs into these running backs on the edge.
So Akers coming off a little limpy.
How about Elizondo already telling the San Antonio offense, use some time. There's 12 minutes left.
I picked up on that,
if
too.
you took the over, you might be in trouble.
Oh, over's done.
There's plenty of time.
Caught. That's Brown, who had the big reception a minute ago for 18. He gets 7 and enough for a San Antonio first down.
Big, bad gorilla.
Vegas, Vegas, Vegas. We go. 80. I said.
Cone quick route. Here comes some tempo. What an individual effort by Dion Yelder. High stepped his way for 16. Brahmas in business. 1st and goal. Hampton on the tackles.
St. Louis gambled, brought a blitz inside. Both linebackers blitz inside. Great play call by San Antonio going wide, and then a great individual effort making guys miss.
Joey, with St. Louis's offensive struggles, this could be a knockout punch.
Omaha, we go.
Cone looks, end zone, has a receiver. Touchdown, San Antonio. Fred Brown. Favorite parts of XFL. There are your extra point tries. 1 point from the 2, 2 points from the 5, 3 points from the 10. Yesterday's results, 2 of 11 on extra points. Hines said it. He's going for 1. You have to lock it in. You can't change your mind. Once you decide, you're in for 1. To Patrick. Patrick trying to get around the corner. Good defense by St. Louis. Brandon Sebastian.
How about the play by Sebastian?
It looked like he was going to waltz in.
You want a running back one-on-one with a corner because you believe the running back will win the battle. How about Sebastian coming up to make a play?
And how about we had a touchdown here at the Alamo Dome? It got loud. The Brahmas extend their lead here in the 4th quarter.
We're getting the ball back right here. It's getting close to that time. What do you want to see from your offense?
Yeah, we just got to put a drive together. We got to win. Get a first down. Start there. We're only down a touchdown. We can get a 3-point opportunity. There's a lot of time left. I got confidence in our offense. We just got to get something going. We get one big play, I think it'll juice up our offense. Thank you, Coach.
And the way the XFL is structured, St. Louis can. They can go down, score 6 points, go for 3, which is amazing you can say that, and tie the ball game up at 12.
Which is why the play by Sebastian was so huge, because it keeps it at a 1-score game.
And it starts here with good field position off the kick return. Darius Shepard. So A.J. McCarron.
How about the 1 of 8 on 3rd downs? there's your problem.
Let's go, fellas. Floyd Wright, 18 Springer plus on.
7 of 12, 53 yards for McCarron.
Hey, 40's the mic. Set. 180. Wait, set.
The give to Hill on first down. Can he make a man miss? There goes Hill. Hill's got one man to beat. To the sidelines. What a big play for St. Louis. Is Brian Hill got to the edge for a gain of 40.
Anthony Beck just said we need one big play to get in a rhythm on offense. Now we'll see if this is the big play they needed to get things rolling, but that is huge running the football.
Here we go. Floyd left. 19 Springer.
Yeah, guys, and when you see this offensive line change, there's some guys that have been substituted out. They're not doing their job. Coach Beck saying, we're getting the next guy up. We're getting them in. You see the big spark there. Can they capitalize?
Back to the ground. Gain of 2. Walker on the carry. Before that gain of 40, they had just 61 yards total offense.
Move. Clayton. Set. 180. Wait, set.
2nd and 8. McCarron, quick out route. He just overthrew him.
Hey.
11. One play at a time here. Trips right, tight, text. No. Gin left out. Tie.
Here we go. One mouse. Rush. One mouse.
Empty backfield. McCarron has a man. Joey, was that miscommunication?
Well, what I do know is that safety was back there, so I don't know that that was the right place to go with the football to begin with, but I don't know about it. It has looked like they're not on the same page a number of times in this game, but this throw, as you can see, the safety's sitting on the goal line, so I'm not quite sure where this was going to be, because Adewusi is sitting there, and he's going to make that play either way. If it's inside or outside, he's in position to make the play.
So Donnie Hagman on for a 43-yard attempt. No good. And the momentum that St. Louis had yields no points. ABC's presentation of the XFL will continue after this message and a word from our ABC stations. Hot Tub Time Machine. We went back to 1986. We're doing the wave here inside the Alamo Dome. Joey Galloway, Matt Berry alongside. By the way, what a great crowd. 24,250. San Antonio, the perfect place for an XFL franchise. Those fans came out today. You see Balaj -1.
This wave has been going for about 5 minutes now.
It's actually
I'll be honest
impressive.
with you. This is the longest wave I've seen going in a crowd in a long time. Still rolling.
Execution on the wave, flawless. It's Balaj off the right side again, and Joey, it's still going. The wave has hit the over.
Definitely more wave than we have points in this game. And this is a huge play right here for St. Louis. They're down 9. You know San Antonio, Elizondo wants to take more time off the clock. This is a chance to get off the field, save some clock for an offense that has been struggling the entire game.
You heard him say clock with 12 minutes left.
12 minutes.
So you know Cohn's eating it now. You watch the play clock go down as we approach under 7 minutes. quick shot outside. TJ Vassar. Vassar's got some speed from Texas Tech. They gain a 10, and that's a first down for San Antonio.
And this is another one of those quick throws. We've seen this a number of times in this game. Cone just getting the ball out of his hands quickly and allowing one of his receivers to make one guy miss. You block one with the other receiver, make the other guy miss, and move the chains.
Cone went over 200 yards with that pass. Another quick shot. That's all it is, Joey. Quick throw, really an extension of the run game, and that's Tolliver on the reception.
It's really all you need. Now you're getting under 6 minutes with this next play, and this is perfectly playing into the hands of the offensive coordinator, Elizondo.
Stay in that nickel. We're going to be double right. Good frog, F dial.
Hey, good frog, good frog. Vegas, good frog. Let's go, let's go. Vegas, Vegas. We go. Heidi,
Balaj, space, Balaj, first down. Alize Mack, a key block to spring in for 11. And now to our top story. The wave is still going on. Is the NFL back in Balaj. He stuttered in the backfield, found his way to 4 yards as the clock continues to roll here. Don't forget tonight 8 Eastern over on ESPN. We're going to cap off XFL's opening weekend. Sea Dragons and Defenders, 8 Eastern ESPN and the ESPN app. Some of the skilled players, the Sea Dragons and Defenders. Josh Gordon, storied NFL career, has had problems off the field. He's back in Seattle. Ben DiNucci, former Dallas Cowboys quarterback. Big fun game tonight over on ESPN. Play clock goes all the way down to 1. Balaj for 2.
What you're seeing now is a tired St. Louis defense playing against a San Antonio offense that has a lot of confidence in realizing all we need is a couple more first downs to end this game.
Go shade clip, open strike 51, shade clip.
Hey, 64, 64.
And Joey, you're right. You're one first down from. As Cone's going to throw, has a receiver, takes a shot, overthrows Vassar.
Interesting play call.
Thought the same.
Very interesting play call. Now you got a decision to make. Can you kick it from here? Okay, here we go.
Okay, all right, here you go.
Now this field goal's big because if he makes it, the 9-point score, which is touchdown 3-point conversion, is out for St. Louis.
And you can see the clock running, and that's another XFL rule. Incomplete pass outside of 2 minutes. They spot the ball, and then the clock winds and continues to run.
Going to be a 48-yard attempt for Romo. XFL next week, week 2, Thursday night. BattleHawks, Sea Dragons, 9 p.m. Eastern on FX. On Saturday, DC Defenders battle Las Vegas, 7 Eastern on FX. And on Sunday, the Brahmas and Guardians, 4 Eastern on ESPN. We will be at Arlington and Houston, 7 p.m. Eastern on ESPN2.
We could just stay here during the week and then head on over there to Houston for next week's game.
I didn't bring my clubs.
Get you a set of rentals.
Oh, yeah, if he misses for sure.
4th and 4. 48-yard attempt. Romo, kick. on the way. Good. You hear Himes, automatic. Tell you what, Romo's been solid today. And here's what this brings in as we talk about the uniqueness of XFL and the rules. St. Louis, if they go down and score, they get their extra point. They then have the option of the 4th and 15 play rather than the onside.
And I'm not sure which one I like more.
I love the 4th and 15. I was going to say, look, it's going to take something special from St. Louis, but the rules are set up for a comeback if they can get something going offensively. It starts with the kickoff, and Darius Shepard. Can he do something special? Tries to bring it down to the bottom of your screen and get that crease. Shut down by San Antonio special teams. But to help people in areas affected by the earthquake in Turkey and Syria, please visit redcross.org/ESPN to help the Red Cross respond.
Here we go. South left tank, 3 jet, wide coin, Omaha 1.
71 yards for the score for St. Louis, just 103 yards all day. Out of the backfield, Durant. The defender pushed right into it. That was corner after a gain of 1.
This is an offense we've seen lacking the ability to go downfield, and now is a time in the game where they have to go downfield. These swing passes won't get it done.
Second and 9. McCarron finds Walker out of the backfield. 10 seconds for the 2-minute warning. Gets the play off. Looks to the sideline. Good throw, as comfortable as we've seen McCarron all afternoon. Finds Marcel Aitman. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning after a gain of 12. So St. Louis, a little something moving. We'll see if they can capitalize after this.
Arby's new
State of Texas. I mentioned over 24,000 people for the Brahmas home debut XFL opening weekend. Joey, it's been loud in here all afternoon.
The crowd has been amazing, and I think that, you know, the one thing that if you're watching this on TV and you're wondering how exciting it is in the building, you can hear this crowd. This is a great crowd for the opening game at home for San Antonio.
Hoping they can finish off the win against A.J. McCarron at St. Louis. Got a little bit of rhythm going now. Hakeem Butler on the reception. And a Brahmas player's down. That's Ryan Lewis.
Talked a little earlier about these guys that have been in the NFL. Ryan Lewis is one of those guys. Has played with Buffalo, Indianapolis, Miami, Philly, the Giants. He's played some NFL football. There's a lot of talent out here.
You don't want to miss any of XFL action on week 2. These BattleHawks on Thursday against Seattle, 9 Eastern FX. Saturday, DC against Vegas, 7 Eastern on FX. Sunday, the Brahmas and the Guardians, 4 Eastern on ESPN. And the Arlington Renegades and Houston Roughnecks, 7 Eastern on ESPN2. All 4 games also available on ESPN+. Joey, you mentioned the NFL experience. 42 different colleges and universities represented, but 206 games of combined NFL experience for the BattleHawks and 163 games of NFL regular season game experience for the Brahmas.
Same thing.
St. Louis all 3 timeouts.
Set.
Ball just across the 50. McCarron takes a shot. What a grab by Aitman. Marcel Aitman on Luke Barku. 6'4", 213 at Oklahoma State. Remember, college.
And I don't know if the crowd realizes you only need one foot.
1 foot in the XFL, and down goes McCarron by Mike Scott. So St. Louis going to use one of their timeouts. Joey, let's go back to that. And you were talking about possession. This is the college rule. 1 foot inbounds for a reception.
Yeah, and that's the part you got to realize about the XFL. There are going to be some rules that you aren't used to. And so you could hear the crowd go nuts when they saw the replay because they saw only 1 foot down, but that's all you need in the XFL, and I think it's a terrific rule. I love the way that's played. You need 1 foot, 1 body part, whatever it is, but it's like the college rule.
Aitman, 7th round pick by the Raiders at 18. Big receiver. Coming up with the big catch there to keep St. Louis alive in this game. McCarron. He's got plenty of room to the left side, and he's going to get out of bounds. Forced out by Williams after a gain of 5.
You can see now San Antonio is only rushing 3 guys, keeping 8 back in coverage. So all those windows, as they know, St. Louis has to make big plays down the field. Now it's against 8 guys in coverage. Going to be tougher, smaller windows to throw the ball into.
Another XFL rule under 2 minutes. The clock does stop even on incomplete pass and out of bounds. McCarron, end zone, has a player, caught. Touchdown, St. Louis, Hakeem Butler.
Butler is 6'6". We've seen Aitman on the other side, 6'4". Butler, 6'6". Throw it up, let your big playmakers go up and make a play.
So St. Louis has elected to go for a 3-point conversion from the 10. 1 attempt on those yesterday, 0 for 1. This would make it a field goal game, 15-12. McCarron, end zone, squeezes it in there, 3-point conversion, good.
That's it. Good. Let's go. 4th and 15. 4th and 15. Middle, where do you want the ball? Left hash, left hash, left hash.
Okay, so let me walk you through what's going on. That was a 9-point play for St. Louis, now 15-12. You heard Anthony Beck say it. They are going to elect to go for it on 4th and 15 instead of an onside kick.
Left hash, we got it.
If they get the 4th and 15 conversion, the drive continues from that spot. This is fun.
And this is what the rules are in place for. In regular football, this thing is out of reach. We're running clock. Now this is in play.
Stop and wind. Hey, if we get this, okay, we have to have another play ready, okay? Because they're going to start. It's not its own deal. All right, so have something brewing. Have something brewing. Wasting time out. Alert AJ on that. Okay, you got it.
onside kick. They've elected to go for it 4th and 15 from their own 25. McCarron buys more time, keeps his eyes downfield, has Pro. They converted on 4th and 15.
Let's go! The clock's going.
Gain of 22.
On the quick.
Injured player for San Antonio. So injured player. Here's Anthony Becht and his reaction.
Yeah, let's go. Play, 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 play. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. The clock's going.
Got a first down. Yeah.
The receiver was out of bounds. He caught it and went out of bounds. So the clock does stop. I think, you know.
Hey, look, we're all
in the moment, exactly. We're all trying to get these plays together, get these rules together. The clock does stop.
Go Puma. If they go cover 2, convert it. Yeah, just hang on.
So no timeouts remaining.
Dig deep right here, baby. You talking? They're going through. Here we go. Trips left. 2 jet. Utah. X Puma on 1, right? Yeah, you can go check it. Hey, be ready for right here. Set. 180. What is that?
Brahmas bringing the pressure. McCarron plants his back foot. Goes up top, incomplete, intended for Aitman. We have a flag on the play.
What do you think? Hold on. Did I get it?
I don't think there's something. What did you have eye contact?
No high contact.
Oh, he is.
I'm not sure. Go with it.
Right to the face. He got me.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 15. 15-yard penalty, first down.
So that is a huge penalty. McCarron over the middle, another completion. That to Hakeem Butler. If I could, I want to bring in Dean Blandino quickly. Dean on the hands to the face and the roughing the passer.
Yeah, what the referee saw, the defender left his feet. He launched, made forcible contact with the right shoulder up in that head neck area.
Awesome. Thank you for the explanation. Quick show out of the backfield to Hill. Hill's got some space. He'll make it a man miss. Gets out of bounds.
All right,
at the 17-yard line and a gain of 13. 2 timeouts remain for St. Louis. Clock stops. 46 seconds. Joey, you said it perfectly. This is the XFL in a nutshell with the rules in place.
Absolutely.
Here we go.
Pressure comes. McCarron has Hill hit immediately. Great play by Barku. And a gain of 3. No timeout from St. Louis.
Vince. On the quick.
Quick snap. McCarron. End zone. Aitman. Incomplete. Barku on the coverage. 3rd and 7.
San Antonio now bringing the pressure. They were just rushing 3 a possession ago. Now game on the line. They're starting to bring the linebacker blitzes. That was a lot of contact again down by the end zone. Could have been called, wasn't. Now setting up a 3rd and long with the game on the line.
With 2 timeouts, Anthony Beck still has a challenge. San Antonio does not. That ended a streak of 10 straight completions for McCarron. 3rd and 7. McCarron has a receiver. Caught! Touchdown St. Louis, and a flag on the play. That is pro. That's his dad, Ricky. Former teammate of Joey Galloway, and his son just had a huge touchdown with 16 seconds left.
What an amazing moment to be a dad on the sideline for that. Now, it's a good thing he's not mic'd up right now. I can read lips. I don't think we want that on the air.
Where's the penalty going to fly? Where's...
There is no foul. The result of the play is a touchdown. There is no foul for a personal foul by the defense. The play results in a touchdown.
All right, VP of Officials, Dean Blandino. Dean, can you walk us through this?
So originally the back judge had a flag down, which I believe hit on a defenseless player. They got together, they talked about it. A couple of different officials from different perspectives decided that there wasn't forcible contact to the head neck. The touchdown was good, it was a catch, and they picked up the flag for the hit on the receiver.
All right, so 1-point conversion.
Mickey! Wait a second!
McCarron, nothing. For those with the point spread of 3.5, that tackle is big. St. Louis minus 3.5.
It wasn't 2.5 at one point.
So if you got in on the line early.
If you got in early.
Roll. Eric.
Hey, guys, I'm trying to catch him. He's out of breath. He's fighting, guys. He's scrapping, talking to his dad down here. Unbelievable catch. The concentration. Walk me through that play.
The good Lord blessed me with some hands. I made it happen. Shout out to my boys down in Florida, man. NSB convention. My nieces, Hadley and Colvin. All the good Lord, man.
What'd your dad just say to you right there? That's unbelievable.
Good catch. That's what we do, though. That's what we built for.
The good catches are routine. The great catch is what they do, guys. Unbelievable effort.
McCarron, 11 of 14, 133 yards and 2 touchdowns in the 4th quarter. I wish I could explain succinctly what we just saw with how far San Antonio just came back, or St. Louis rather, how much they came back within the last 2 minutes of this game.
And the way they did it with an offense throwing the football, which they couldn't do for a large part of this game.
San Antonio went up 12 with 3:02 left. And because you can go for a 3-point conversion and a 4th and 15, St. Louis has the lead. So here's a look at that sequence of what happened. This is the touchdown to Hakeem Butler. St. Louis went for 3. Got it. Went for it on 4th and 15 instead of an onside kick. Troll. Got it. Touchdown. Troll. As simple as that.
Yeah, big guys early on to get things going, and then coming back to Troll in the slot.
No timeouts for San Antonio. They have to be stunned by this last 2 minutes. Cohn's going to have to throw. A sack would end it. A sack would end it. And St. Louis and LaCale London ends the game in improbable fashion for the BattleHawks. St. Louis down 12 with 3 minutes left. 19-15 in the final. Joey?
What a great start. What a great start to this season. I can't wait till next week.
Tiffany.
Coach Beck, instead of the onside kick, you decide to go for it on 4th and 15